Get forked. G'day race fans, Daydream here. Welcome back to Just a Ride. So here we are today, guys. Got the forks back from Jeff Bailey. They've been resealed and rebuilt by his master technician race engineer, I'm told. I bought what he was selling me there, let me tell you. So these were a real nasty bloody seal to try and find, apparently. So old. But yeah, Jeff Bailey at Full Noise has sorted me out, so they've been resealed. They will go in to the triple clamps today. Status on the engine, hang on, stay there. Status on the engine is still on hold. I'm still doing circles above the airport, not allowed to land yet. I really wanted to put the engine in the frame and then start putting all the things on the frame, yeah, the forks, the handlebars, the controls, wiring harness, wheels, all the rest of it. But yeah, haven't got the engine, so I might just throw a few things on the frame today. But more importantly, I have my pre-mixed matched colour in a 2-pack rattle can here. One just depresses this little button underneath here. It releases the hardening agent. I then have 12 hours to use this thing. They say it's like an hour or two between coats. I've only got one tin at this stage. Couple of reasons. Number one, the shop only had one tin to sell me that day, so it was the tin I bought. And also, what I'm chasing here colour-wise, very hard to describe a colour, I know, but I want black, but that isn't black. Do you know what I mean? Like just a few shades on the lighter side of black is what I wanted, because I know for a fact that the hardest colour to use and to try and make look really ridgy-didge nice is black. And I'm a muppet using a rattle can, spraying it in my backyard under a marquee. All those things align to say that any impurities in my work is going to be emphasised with black. So, like I said, I've got the guys to just drop a tiny amount of white pigment in it. I watched them do it as they mixed it on the scales, and I was directing them towards the colour I thought I wanted. It's kind of hard when it's wet paint. It's gonna dry a different colour, maybe, to it being wet. So, the second reason as to why I only bought one tin. I've got control of this colour, so I go back in there again, I can get another tin and go, hey guys, you know, that much more white pigment or whatever it may be. So, yeah, so this first tin is just going to be a tester, I suppose, to see how I go, see how that first coat goes down. If I could touch on too a little bit of the social status beyond the beautiful garage that we're in now, and that's this crazy bloody virus that's sweeping the world and is destroying lives, and like small businesses, the first thing that I think of. And you know, I work for a small business, so I'm still at work at this stage in this very fluid world we live in now, isn't it? It could change in 10 hours. But yeah, I'm going to work on Monday. But first, some fun stuff. And that's what I recommend. We need to focus on some good stuff. Yeah, for me, it's the bikes, you know. I don't have racing to watch, which hurts me greatly. But as we're all doing as race fans, I'm sure, is just, you know, revisiting golden moments from history. I mean, heck, that's why I get up at bloody midnight every second Sunday when the GPs are on, is to witness history, you know? So when the next virus hits in 7 years' time and we can go back and watch the, what was it? 2 years ago, the Malaysian GP, where Rossi and Marquez, where it all started. Yeah, that was history. That was history. We witnessed history that day. So, yes, you know, go back, have a bit of fun with some old stuff. Focus on good times, focus on, you know, good health and blue skies and open roads and no police on the roads. But yeah, so this is where we're at today. I'm going to bring the camera out to my little ghetto spray booth, which is a marquee in the backyard, trying to get away from all of the debris that's falling from the gum trees out in the backyard. Hopefully none of that messes my stuff up, but yeah, let's see how we go. The light is a bit manky in here to do a bit of filming, so this is my first coat on the tank and the side covers, and I've just got a dust coat so far on the roof ender. So as you can see, the light's a bit crap in here, so you can understand why I'm not filming. It's going to give you a bit part. See you in the garage. We're back. You know, now's probably a better time than ever to explain the origins of the choice of channel name that I've come up with, Just a Ride. It is an absolutely blatant hat tip homage rip-off of a US stand-up comic by the name of Bill Hicks. He has this passage of work, and after this video, not now, but after, you guys need to go and type in Bill Hicks Just a Ride. It's like 2 minutes. You'll be richer for it. But in this passage of work, he famously goes on about life is just a ride. And in this time that we're living in now, I think that's something we need to lean upon as a crutch. It's just a ride, people. This is just a ride. In this passage of work, that all of the 2 minutes or so, I believe wholeheartedly in everything that comes out of his mouth in that passage. He goes on about a choice that we all have as humans in society. It's 2 choices, actually. That's all life is, right? 2 choices. Fear and love. And in this time that we live in, fear is making you buy excessive amounts of toilet paper and be arseholes to supermarket employees and other people in general. And the eyes of love see us as all as one. We are in this together, people. Whether you're bloody Richard Branson or you're some bloody meth head in Palm Beach on the dole. We're all the same right now. We are completely leveled, which I'm all about. I think it's fantastic. There's no classes in this, is there? You know, we're all in the crap. So just stay at home and wash your bloody hands. Insert ZZ Top's She's Got Legs. Now, I can't do that because of legal reasons. I have been thinking for a wee bit now, the last couple of weeks anyway, about the bars. You know, so they're just a standard set of bars that are done at 180 and upside down. Suddenly it's kicking in. And they've got a bit of a rise on them. So of course when you go upside down, that rise is now negative space, you're going down. And I love the idea of getting my hands down low, you know, clip-on style. But I'm thinking I might just get a cheap ass low rise bar, then turn it upside down, and then my hands aren't as far down. You know what I mean? You know, so to get my hands up a wee bit higher. I don't know. When I put the seat and stuff and start doing some dry runs, I'll rethink that handlebar thing. And I am seriously now starting to think that a new pair of tyres that are just wider than what I've got. They are. I've had downhill mountain bikes in the past that had wider tyres than this thing. My goodness me. So I reckon I can get like a 3-inch tyre on that. They're 2.5 at the moment. I can get a 3-inch tyre. Done a little bit of research. There's some nice little Metzlers out there that I may look into. So yeah, wheels on, forks on. Swing arm. I don't know. Should I do any more? Like I said, I really wanted to put the engine in and then start building from there up. Obviously, with the engine not happening, yeah. I don't know, 2 tubs full of parts, you know, like just little trinkets that I just cannot wait to put on. Woo! Very exciting. Breathe. Okay, here we go, guys. This is the, it's had like 2 coats. I'm well happy with this colour. It's not black. It's close to it, but it isn't black, which is exactly what I wanted. Yeah, I'm pretty happy there. I will do another tin. Ugh, hang on. That's just going to hang for another day or so. Let that 2-pack really harden up and dry well. But it is going to get another coat when I purchase the next tin, which I'll do again. Inspiration Paints from Narain. If anyone's interested, dead set, they do colour, you know, colour to customers' preference in a pressurized rattle can 2-pack. It's fantastic. So I've done the side covers, the rear guard, and the tank in that. Well, it's not black. What can we call it? Charcoal. Let's call it charcoal. And we've got here like a little rear shock shroud. That's black. That was just with some cheap ass non-2-pack stuff. That's not going to see much wear or sort of, you know, much traffic anyway. Where the other bits I kind of wanted to do 2-pack, you know, sort of high wear in areas, side panels and tanks and stuff, just to ensure a bit of longevity in the paint. It's at this point you can see that I still haven't perfected how to prep before painting. These little blemishes that your eye can't see when it's primer come to light when there's a bit of colour on it. But warts and all, people, I'm not going to, you know, chase my tail and spend hundreds of hours and hundreds of dollars perfecting this thing. You know, it is what it is. I'm proud of it, so it's all it needs to be, right? The frame, come on down. So she's slammed. I just don't have the springs in there at the moment because, like I said, those rear shrouds I've just painted, they go over the springs. So I've just put that in just to give it some stability so it can sit on a side stand. But all the wee little things are on it. I'm thinking more and more about getting straighter, lesser, lesser rised bars. But yeah, you know, new levers, controls. That's going to be an absolute shit sandwich to have. But yeah, she's looking alright. So reference, it's actually going to sit there like that. So I felt this was a relatively fruitful, productive day. Got some colour. Finally got some bloody colour. Got that a rolling chassis. It was nice to put the wheels on that and to kind of make it look like a motorcycle because it's just been a bloody chassis that's been in the way for the last couple of weeks in my garage. So I'm happy there. I think that's all I've got, guys. Alright? Be safe, be happy, and wash your hands.